Welcome back everyone. Today we're gonna install Python, VS Code and Git. Then we write Python code and push it to GitHub using Git commands. Let's get into the video. Go to Google and search for install Python. Select the first website that shows up and click on download Python install manager. Once the package is downloaded, click on it. Click on install Python. First it will ask you to enable few things in the settings. Go to settings and type in app execution aliases. Let's enable these two. And it will ask you to update settings now. Yes. Add command directory to path right now. Yes. Install Python now. Yes. And the Python will start downloading. Sorry, installing. Online help now. Let's check our Python is installed or not. Go to command prompt and type Python __ version. Oh, we need to give a gap in between. Python space __ version. Yeah, our Python is successfully installed. Whenever you want to write a Python code, all you need to do is type Python. Click on enter. Then you will see these symbols. Means you are inside Python now. Here you can write Python code and run it. Let's run this. Click on enter. Code is executed successfully. To exit it, all you need to do is exit. Let's install Visual Studio Code. Search for Visual Studio Code downloader. And we have two options. Official website. This is how the website looks. Click on download for Windows. Our file is downloading. Let's open it. I accept the agreement and click on next. Let's select all of this. Click on next. Now that VS Code is installed, the next step is to install Python extension. With this, we are teaching VS Code how to understand Python code. This gives us features like autocomplete error checking and ability to run Python programs directly inside VS Code. Click on install. Now you can run your Python code in the Visual Studio Code. Let's create a folder. We are creating on desktop. Uh, let's give it a name, Python projects. We have few other options, like we can a new file, new folder. Other options we have. Let's create a new file, hello.py. Py means it's a Python file. We are going to print hello growth library. Let's run it. Well, our code is successfully executed. Let's download Git. Search for install Git and select the first website that you see. Click on Windows. Download the standalone installer. Let's open the file. Click on next. Next. Let's click on next. There is one particular thing that you need to change is use Vim as Git's default editor. Here we are selecting Visual Studio Code. So click on the drop down and select the option use Visual Studio Code as it Git's default editor. That's it. Once you select it, click on next. Let's click on next. We are not changing anything else other than that. Next, next. You need to click on next until you see install option. Let's install. Our Git is successfully installed. Let's check its status in command prompt. Git space underscore underscore version. We are able to see the Git version means our Git is successfully installed. Let's check in Visual Studio Code also. Open terminal, new terminal, and type git space underscore underscore version. Yeah, our Git version is successfully installed. Let's create a profile in GitHub. You need to create a profile in GitHub. Once it is very easy. It is similar to any other website. Once you create your profile, you need to note down your username and email. Also, we can create a repositories from directly from here. All you need to do is click on plus option and select the new repository one. In our case, we have already created one repository, so we are going to use this one's address. So let's get into Visual Studio Code. First, we need to configure our username and email ID. Type in these commands. You need to run these commands only once. This tells the Git that whenever you make a commit, it will store the username and email ID as the author details. Let's create a Python file which is billcollector.py. I'm going to skip the part of writing code. So this is the output. Let's see our code is running or not. Let's enter few samples, few price samples. Click on run. There is a small mistake that we made. Okay, we need to change it to price. Yeah. In this particular video, I'm not explaining the code. We'll focus on pushing it to GitHub mainly. Okay, our code is running. Let's initialize our Git. Then Git status. It will show us all the files in the folder. The file is not added. You can see it in red. So let's add it. Git add space. Our file is successfully added. We need to give a space after add. Let's check Git status again. Now you can see the file in green. Let's commit message added bill calculator project. Let's copy this HTTPS from our repository. Git remote add origin and our repository link. Type this command to connect our repository to Git. Let's rename the branch as main. Let's push our code. Type this command and it will upload all the commits to GitHub, and you creates a permanent link between Git and GitHub. It will ask you to authorize your GitHub. Let's log in. If you see an error like this, so run this command. It downloads the existing files from GitHub and merges them with your local project. So all the GitHub files has been successfully downloaded. You can see that this file is already existed in our GitHub repository. So I'm selecting accept current change. So it selected the latest code. Git add and commit. Commit is nothing but like taking a screenshot of the project at that time. Now it's time to push our code to GitHub. Type git push and enter. It failed because Git didn't know which GitHub branch to use. So we are going to use another command, git push set upstream origin main. After that, a simple git push works every time. That's it. We successfully pushed our code to GitHub. Let's check it in GitHub. And here you can see all the commits that you have made in the Git. So whenever you write a code, these are the commands that you need to remember. First, we are going to check status. Then we are going to add a file. Then we will take a screenshot of that particular project using git commit. Then we will push the code to GitHub. Just for your knowledge, I have created all the commands that we need whenever we are creating a repository and pushing our code. So take a screenshot of this and use it if you need it. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone learning code. Thank you for watching.